What it do? What it do? Appreciate everybody coming in, checking your boys out on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you get your podcast at. I appreciate you for tuning in to the T3P podcast. Now we're on YouTube. We're gonna have different episodes, 3 episodes a week. We got a regular podcast. So we're gonna branch things out. Like today we're gonna do T3P beauty. So we're gonna get into the beauty industry a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? Dive into the situation we got with the COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? See how industries are coping with that situation. You know what I'm saying? And you know, must use a suspect. Real, you know?
Yeah, they know.
And I'm Rap B.I.D. Jones. That's right for your internet fools, you know? So we're gonna start off. We got a few guests gonna come on today too, you know what I'm saying? Some licensed professionals, you know what I'm saying, though. You know? We got Rail here. He gonna give us the outside the industry look, you know what I'm saying? And let us know how it look from the outside, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you the inside look, you know? When I say me, I'm talking about licensed professionals, you know what I'm saying? Licensed barbers, licensed hairstylists, you know? Because, you know what I'm saying, this COVID joint, I mean, everybody's joint's been shut down for a minute, right? You know what I'm saying? But they starting to open things back up and shit. But, some businesses might not make it through this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like barbershops and salons and shit. It's everybody ain't getting through this storm, dog. I don't care about no stimulus and none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? If you shut a shop down for 2 months, bro, they're going to be on life support, no matter who that joint was, you know what I'm saying? And if you sitting back waiting for loans and shit, that's going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? If you got to sit back and wait for a loan, man, I'm telling you, this ain't the atmosphere for it. Because, first of all, when they be passing these little bills and shit to help businesses out, small business out and shit, the big company snatched the bread up before anybody even know the bill was passed and shit, you know what I'm saying? So by the time they hit the gavel in the Congress, shit, half the money gone. You know what I'm saying? So lamers like me and shit just got a little mom and pop joint, you know? You can't get no motherfucking assistance with that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. There was a lady in Texas and shit. What? She was like, "Fuck that! I ain't closing my shit." Right? She kept the joint open. They locked up and some more shit left.
For real?
Hell yeah! Locked the ass up for 7 days and shit.
You should have went underground with that shit, bootleg.
7 days though, you know. Now you know it's gonna give you more and more if they keep catching you and shit. So, like, if you own the business, yeah, would you risk that?
It's either risk that or starve. Who looking out for her? She got bills. She got shit to take care of. Don't turn off because you can't cut hair or do hair or whatever business you got. Ain't nobody looking out for her. And for her to do that, it had to be extreme because she must needed it.
Oh man, it's tough, man. That's tough to call because it's like a situation nobody been used to yet. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is new. But it's tough, man, because on one hand, you risking other people lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then and on the other hand, you have to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it puts you in a situation where you choose between eating or getting locked up, right? And that's a bad choice.
I'm about to say, huh? It's like sell dope and eat or not sell dope and starve.
Exactly. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I risk going to jail for 7 days because that don't do anything. That's not helping nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. But that's the risk you take. I mean, she had to be smarter with it. But y'all coming from a view that y'all don't know she got 4 kids, 3 kids at home. She got to feed. Who helping her feed her family? $1,200 ain't doing nothing
Nah,
at all.
that's a damn sure.
You talking about months? It ain't going on for like a week or two. It's what, third month? Come on, man. You hurting people out here.
I know.
And like
That's
you
what I
say,
said. Everybody can stand. I don't know if everybody can stand a month, but I think a month everybody can get over that. You see what I'm saying? A month and a half. But man, 3 months and then everybody still want their rent money? Like
yeah.
that don't make any sense, huh? How can a landlord even look at you and say where you rent at? You know, it's like, where you live on Mars, motherfucker? You running away from the virus or something? You don't know nothing about it? Like,
We just don't care.
that shit don't make any sense, man. But I say, I don't know. It depends. I shut it down for a certain amount of time. Like I did. I was gonna shut my shop down for a certain amount. I already knew what date I was gonna open my shit back up though. You see what I'm saying? I didn't care what was happening during the time. If that shit wasn't open back up by the time my date was, it didn't matter. I was opening my shit up. You know what I'm saying? So at that point in time, I probably would have did the same thing she did. I would just risk going to jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did that before. You know what I'm saying? That's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was done before with higher risk. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you get locked up for opening up your shop, I mean, goddamn, that's rough. But you got to shut it down for a certain amount of time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To let, you know what I'm saying? You can't just stay completely open while people trying to get a hold of a grasp of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know about this virus. Everything is new. So I think you should automatically at least shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody understand what your situation is and shit, but you got to at least just shut the joint down for a minute. I think.
I get it a month, maybe 2. But by the end of 2, they ain't got no solution to it. And like you said, the money they got for it, they don't even use. Or they never get to the people who need it the most.
Can you hear me on my fault?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm hitting too many buttons over this motherfucker. Wait, what you saying?
Oh, I was gave it 2 months because anything after that, and they don't have a real solution to it, like everybody bills was shut down, or ain't no solution to that, and you just putting us in a bigger hole. So I'm like you said, most people won't risk it, and you can see it in everybody's eyes. Restaurants, everybody want, churches, they losing money. It just ain't good out there. Everybody trying to figure out what to do.
That is a risk, though.
Risking everything you do.
But yeah, she went to jail for 7 days.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of stupid.
Yeah. Because you're not proving anything about going in jail. Like, what is that? You're not doing anything special. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, she was just sloppy. It wasn't that she wanted to go to jail. She got caught. Somebody told on her because they couldn't do it, or didn't have the heart to do it.
That's definitely gonna happen. Nigga drive past, see your shop open, they gonna snitch like a motherfucker. That shit closed too? Oh, hell yeah. Damn sure gonna snitch. But I got the joint where she got locked up and shit. Where she was telling them that she got to feed her family and shit, but she told the judge that.
Mm-hmm. And what he say?
And he was like, you put everybody in danger and shit.
How? If they follow the rules. Were they just sitting in there? I'm like, were they just sitting in there with no mask on and all that? Or did she have a lot of people waiting in there? And that's stupid. I would be like, yo, come this day, I got you. You coming this time, I got you. And that's how we would have to do it. They wouldn't be sitting in there. Or they got to sit out in their cars until they're ready.
Exactly.
I mean, there's ways to be done.
I mean, that's something she should have been doing anyway. What I'm saying is, she was bucking the system at the beginning instead of stepping back on this situation and paying attention and trying to do what you just said. She was just not shutting down at all, not even for a minute.
She tried to keep it running the same as it was before. No, you can't do that. That's just stupid.
Exactly.
She asked to go to jail then.
And then she opened the motherfucker back up.
House, a small group of supporters gathered with flags and guns to watch the hearing on their phones and to cheer on Shelley Luther.
You hear that?
As you can see, we are still open. The salon owner openly defied the governor's order that salons remain closed. Ripped up a cease and desist letter from the county and ignored a temporary restraining order from the court.
If you would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge that your actions were selfish, putting your own interests ahead of those of the community in which you live.
Judge Eric Moyer offered Luther a chance to avoid jail time. He asked if she would apologize, acknowledge she was wrong, and agree to shut down her business until Friday. But Luther would not yield.
I have to disagree with you, sir, when you say that I'm selfish, because feeding my kids is not selfish. I have hairstylists that are going hungry because they'd rather feed their kids. So, sir, if you think the law is more important than kids getting fed, then please go ahead with your decision, but I am not going to shut the salon.
The judge sentenced her to serve 7 days in jail.
Take this defendant into custody, if you please.
1 day behind bars for each day her business opened its doors, while so many others stayed shut. The courthouse, a small group of supporters gathered with flags and guns to watch the hearing on their phones.
You know, that's Texas. You know they're going to be out there with guns. And
cheer on.
Off the break. But what you think? She was like, damn. She was like, damn.
Yeah, I know. But, and I don't want to bring this up. If you had did that, they would do more days at you. You'd have been in there for a good little minute.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been
no that, and the fact that she was a female too, they went lenient on her. But if you did that, you'd have got some real time. You'd have been in like a month.
I'd probably be still in it now.
Yeah, basically.
In fact, they would have kept me until Corona was over.
Maybe that too.
Like, nigga, okay, you gonna stay here since you want to be a hard head motherfucker. But I don't know. They gave her a warning. She still went on to open that motherfucker. So that warning you should have went on and just closed the motherfucker for a minute. You know, like, goddamn. Trust me, I ain't even want to close my shit. You see what I'm saying? I already know. I ain't even been open long enough to be shutting down for no 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that motherfucking joint just over. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if I was, trust me, I was gonna do it, nigga. I was gonna open my shit up. I ain't gonna fuck. What was I had a date, nigga. Once them niggas, I said, fuck, I'm going to shut it down. Shit, everybody shut this shit down. Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. But I got a date where I know I'm going back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck what was gonna happen in between there if they open or not. That date I was going back in, I probably been like her and shit, because you wouldn't get me back out of that motherfucker. First of all, everybody still asking for their rent. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I first shut down, I'm thinking everybody was all in the same boat. You see what I'm saying? Everybody was in the same plane about the, you know what I'm saying? So we was all together. Shit, a month go past, niggas start talking about, okay, what about this rent and that rent? Like, what the fuck? You in Corona land, nigga? Where you at? You
I'm
in
about
Mom?
to say, yeah.
What's happening? Yeah. Oh, we have to start working on. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. Y'all still on something different. So I already knew I was going back in my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get me. I don't trust the government like that. Where I'm gonna trust you to shut my shit down, the way I live, my living and shit, and expect you to help me. Nah, dog. I've been alive too long to know I'm not waiting on the government for that type shit. Nah, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, lose motherfucking business and a house fucking with y'all ass. Got me fucked up, waiting for Trump to send me a check. Shit. Got shit to do, nigga. So I knew I was opening my shit up. So I might have been like Shorty, for real, for real. They been locking my ass up. For sure. I told all my everybody working my shop. I told them, all staff, and I said, "Sure, I'm coming back this date." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No matter what.
You know what I'm saying? That's the date I'm coming. As days going past, Trump and the governor would say this and that and that. I think they started loosening stuff up, but my date was coming. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? My date was coming. I was opening my shit up, Slim, for sure. It was not gonna change. Cause the motherfucking me, all right. Like at first, I wasn't in the business of doing hair and shit. I've been doing this shit for like 5 years now. In fact, the last time I was in Springfield, I ain't know how to cut. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even think about cutting hair and shit. So I'm cutting hair like for the last 5 years. I've been learning and cutting hair and get my own shop and shit. So I only know about fucking cutting hair for 5 years total. You know what I'm saying? My 5-year anniversary was last week and shit. So I know it's a motherfucking grind building your clientele and shit from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And opening shops up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't waiting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn how to cut immediately, fast. I'm gonna open my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm open me a shop up. You know what I'm saying? I open my shop up. I learned how to cut. I think 2 years after I learned how to cut, 2.5 years later, I was opening up a shop. You know what I'm saying? I was not playing at all. You know how much we was making Smithfield, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
So I knew for a fact, man, whatever I do, I gotta get back to that type of level of bread, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't know you can make a lot of money in this industry, in the beauty industry, Slim. It's like so many angles to make money, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, people that come to my shop, let me cut their hair for the last 4 years. If anybody watching that, you know that I was just learning I've been cutting your hair for like 4 years now. I was in school when I was cutting your hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was in school 4 years ago. But when you building your clientele and all that shit, everything is so built on your hustle that, like, if you don't hustle, you won't have no money. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit work. It's like, but it's so many angles that you can make money in the beauty industry. You see what I'm saying? It's like you can make money selling hair. You know what I'm saying? You can make money selling products. You don't even have to know how to do hair. You know what I'm saying? And make money in this industry. You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to style hair, do hair, you're a stylist, the money is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to cut hair, you're a barber. You just gotta know how to make money and be professional at this job and shit. You know what I'm saying? So for the last 5 years, I've been learning how to cut, learning how to be a professional and shit. Cause I'm nowhere near nothing professional. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I wore a suit since I was probably 12. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, no, my man got married. When was that? Like 12 years ago or some shit? He rented me a tux. You knew I wasn't gonna wear no motherfucking suit either. He came and bought that joint too. Like, dog, come on, wear this joint for me, dog. I got you, dog. I slipped that joint up for about an hour. You know what I'm saying, dog? Slip that joint off. But the motherfucking industry itself, man, you can make so much bread, Slim. It just, and I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? When we left Smithfield and shit, I did not know you can make so much money cutting hair or doing hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? So going into the school, I was always hounding my instructors on, okay, can you make enough money to make a living? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was all I used to ask them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first week I was in there, because you know when you first start going to a school, you don't know if it's shit you want to do or not. You know what I'm saying? So like that first week, I was feeling my way through the joint, but I was always asking them, okay, how much money can you make? You know what I'm saying? Can you make 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year? You know what I'm saying? Or you stuck on 20 or some shit with cutting hair? You know what I'm saying? Because when you look this shit up, you make like 20,000 a year as a barber. You know what I'm saying? So that right there make you run out the class. Like, fuck this shit, nigga.
How about to say?
Fuck over here learning shit for 20,000 a year. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But when he broke the shit down to like my instructor, that's my man right there, dog. My mentor, motherfucker. He the one, you know what I'm saying, guided me in this barbering industry and shit. Like, told me, yeah, nigga, you can make bread. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? He made it clear to me, nigga, you can get this bread in this industry, dog. You just gotta know how to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like people in this industry. I mean, people that come to my shop now be telling me you should raise your prices. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, man, you don't be charging more than that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I think my goal is when I opened my shop was to make it affordable, you know what I'm saying, and professional. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted a place where your mother can go and your daughter can go and you bring your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? All these people can be in my shop and don't feel uncomfortable. You feel me? So that was my whole goal from the beginning, to make it where it's a shop where everybody can come in. You know what I'm saying? It's like a normal function where people can come in, relax. It's like you go to grandma's house or something. You know, when you go to grandma's house, people, you ain't being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chilling. It's a family vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's my vision for the shop, is to be like a family vibe type thing when you come in and shit. It's like, it's not like, I don't know. It's like my goal coming into it, because I didn't know a whole lot about the barbering business. I was learning on the fly. So I had went to like 30 different shops, dog, and just sat in them joints and shit and watched them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know. So I like sat in a lot of shops. Niggas would be like, nigga, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? I sit in the back, niggas like, what's up? You next to what? What's up? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I walk out the joint. You know what I'm saying? But I just be in that joint because by me not knowing about the industry itself, you know what I'm saying? It was new to me. I just wanted to learn because I didn't know. And YouTube, I don't like going on YouTube doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be in shops, physically in shops, and just sit down and figure out what's up. And what I was finding out was nobody professional in the business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you go to 10 shops, 9 of them, they just not professional, dog. You know what I'm saying? They just not. The barber's not professional. The shop filthy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? People in that joints cussing and screaming and hollering. You got motherfucker almost porn on the TV. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that was all the shops I'm sitting in. You feel me? So in my mind, I know my grandma ain't gonna go to these shops. You feel me? My grandma wasn't sitting here. You feel me? While cussing somebody out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So my goal was to make sure motherfuckers could just walk in the joint and bring your whole family in the joint. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the industry is more of a motherfucking, it's hard to explain, but going into it, you think it's all about cutting hair and shit when it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And that was something my instructor always kept on telling me and shit. Like, it ain't even about your cutting hair and shit. Because I was always pressed like, nigga, I need this fade to be, you know what I'm saying? I said, bug this nigga all day. Like, nigga, my fade got to be tight. You know what I'm saying? Just come on over and show me. You know what I'm saying? I used to blow him with that shit. But he used to be like, nigga, don't worry about it, because cutting is not really where you're going to get your money at. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually cutting, you should be able to cut normal after a period of time after you get some reputations in anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you got to work on is working with people. You know what I'm saying? And being, you know what I'm saying, good with people and shit. And I mean, that was something I was normal because, you know what I'm saying, I was in management positions and shit. I get around with people, motherfucker. I'd be imagining motherfuckers think I work with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? thinking I'm working with y'all and shit. The whole time I'm supervising and shit. You feel me? So I already know how to work with motherfuckers. That wasn't no problem. So when I first thought about getting a shop, that was the only thing I was worried about, was working with people and shit. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, you can make a ton of bread in this industry, dog. Like it's a nigga that do like those joints, those fake, when the guys do the hair, they bald. Yeah. They get the man weed joints. So he just do that. That nigga made $500,000 last year, dog.
Shit. Damn.
Damn. That was just on that. not motherfucking regular cuts and shit. You see what I'm saying? $500,000, bro. And that's just in, you know what I'm saying? Now I calculate out the most you can make and shit. See, I don't charge a lot of money and shit for my haircuts because I just wanted to be affordable to people. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. So I know most people charge people $50. I'll be honest with you, I don't think no haircut is worth $50 fucking dollars. Period. It just ain't no such thing. You might be paying somebody $50 because you like that person or something.
I'm about to say that's about it.
But nigga, that haircut, I'm a master barber, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I would love to tell you, pay me $50. If anything, I should deserve that. I'm a master barber and I own the shop. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you $50 off the break. But I don't think a haircut is worth fucking $50. You know what I'm saying? And I won't even feel right saying, hey, 50. You know what I'm saying? I want to come to you for that shit. Like, nigga, I ain't do nothing but just give you a fade. I don't want no $50 fucking dollars. You know, that's something you want to give me. You feel me? That's something different. So my fucking shop prices is probably lower than everybody in this motherfucking in DMV period. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really trip off the trying to get money out of people for the haircuts. You know what I'm saying? It's like if that person was to come to you 6 times a year, that's better than 1 time. You know what I'm saying? So you can pay your whole. If they come to you 6 times, you pay your light bill with that. Just that one person. You see what I'm saying? People don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta treat people good, man. To me, anybody come to my shop know that I just treat them like they ain't my family, man. I don't even get into. I don't have situations where you arguing. You know what I'm saying? I never had anybody arguing in my shop. You know what I'm saying? Like. So when I first started, this couple was arguing and shit, but that's a whole nother story. They was tripping, yeah. Hold on, I gotta tell you this story. Youngin, they was arguing this shit, right? They arguing going back and forth. Main man don't want to pay for the bill, right?
Yeah.
So she telling him, hey, look, you know how much the shit was before we got here? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm involved because my hairstylist is like, she uncomfortable because they argue about the payment of the money of her the style. She don't know if they about to run out or what, you know what I'm saying? They don't know. She don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So we all on edge now because them two arguing about the money, you know what I'm saying? So they arguing back and forth, man. So she's like, nigga, I can get this shit from another nigga and all that. You know how they go, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't like this, you know. So my man said, okay, snatched the little bit of money he did give her and shit. It wasn't enough though, you know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, you tell that dude whatever that dude name, he gonna pay for it. So I'm looking at him like. And my stylist is just looking at both of them like, okay, we both looking at them like, okay, he took the money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got another way to get some bread, you need to be calling him back because we ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? She chased this nigga outside. They get the arguing and shit in front of the shop. You know, this bitch pull out some motherfucking fireworks, nigga. Chase this nigga. I swear to Youngin. It was like the 4th. Was it 4th of July or the 3rd? It was somewhere around the 4th of July, dog. She come in the joint. Fire his ass. She's like the joint. The joint. This nigga running around the joint. The fire hitting him in the back and all that. Hey, she ain't one of them joints. They go, you know, one of them joints.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my nigga. She was chasing this nigga all the way up the street. They came back down. She was still hitting the joint. You know, I was like, oh no. Then my young, he come in the joint. The shorty that work in the shop with me, she put out a taser, about to tase this nigga. The shit was over the hook, man. Not only did they got hit with the fireworks, the nigga was about to get tased, man. I'm like, oh, everything getting carried away, yo. Fuck. Man, you gotta pay this bill, man. All this other stuff, man. Y'all doing way too much, yeah. God damn. Dog, that shit could have been on motherfucker. If I recorded that shit, they would got about 30 million motherfucking hits. Like, nigga, this nigga get hit with a fucking fireworks, dog. All you heard was that shit popping. He was screaming, yeah. He was running all the way up the street, yo. This shit was funny as shit, Slim. I wish my man was in this joint. He came in because man, that shit was funny as shit. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, though. He ran all the way up the street. But yeah, like I said, man, you can make bread off this joint. Like the first African American female to open up a shop back in the day, she was the first black millionaire. I don't think anybody even knew that.
Yeah.
You knew about that?
Yeah, I learned that a while ago.
Exactly. She did that all on hair,
Yeah, hair products.
First black millionaire. But see, they don't want to call her that because they ain't got it documented. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to call her the first millionaire, but she was. Easy. I had a picture of her. And when you make $1 million back in 1880 and all that, jeez. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah.
You get it in. Now she was selling kids products and stuff. It was a lot of stuff for hair and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That and she had her own company. She had her own company. That's a picture of her right there.
Yeah.
She had her own company and everything. First black meat.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sweet is she ain't do it with extensions and none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like right now, a girl can get paid off selling bundles and shit, eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Shorty right here just did that before all that. You know what I'm saying? Before you get to that. That's sweet, man. That's sweet. Because back then, you know, it's how hard it was for black people to do almost anything, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for her to motherfucking not only start her own business, but prosper. You know what I'm saying? See, shit like this, I ain't even know before I went to barber college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know none of this shit, to be honest with you. But she was a hairstylist too, but she made her money off the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The products and selling of the products.
Exactly. I had a picture of one of her products she sell too, which is more like tree oil on the joint. And I don't see which thing. Oh.
But you know, but black
What?
hair is $1 billion business. People love black hair. You make so much money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, but from the Asians to everybody else, everybody getting rich off of it.
But the only way, the only thing I don't like about this business it's a lot of things I don't like about this business, man. I'm trying to get Shorty come in. She's about to come in a minute. But it's a few things I don't like about the business, but that's the main joint right there. Like the Koreans and all them, they had all the shops that sell everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have our own like warehouses and manufacturing places where you get the hair and can buy the hair from. But we consume it. I mean, that's why I don't get people. I'm like, young, we don't have all that, but we buying it.
Shorty says she on the link. I don't see her.
Is she in the waiting room? You might gotta invite her. Or add her to the podcast.
Turn the camera on. Yeah. Dog, I learned so much shit in that little bit of time, dog, that like if I went to North Carolina, I would never knew how to cut hair, right?
Yeah.
Right? And I would not have my own shop right now. Like, that's crazy. Like I went to North Carolina, I'd probably be at Smithfield there, probably went to Smithfield in Virginia by now. You know what I'm saying? I probably would end up just being a career Smithfield worker and shit. We was almost there. How many years you worked there?
8. 7.5. Yep, started in 06.
You know how long I was there?
Yeah, you was there a long haul, dog. You had to be about 14 or 15.
I was there 15 years, really. 15 years, dog. Messing with Smithfield hams. Knowing if they were the motherfuckers shut down, I'd be still there now like a clown. Like, damn. I would still be there, dog. I mean, if I was getting fired every year and shit.
Y'all about to say, dog, they had a hunt on for you.
You know? At one time, like every year, I got fired at least once or twice. I ain't make it out one year and shit. Until I became a union rep, then shit started slowing down a little bit.
Yeah. They still tried, though.
Hell yeah. While I was union rep, nigga was like, I'm still gonna get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna get him. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like when you left, you didn't stay to the end, did you?
Yeah, I came the last day. I ain't do nothing. I think I sat in the smokehouse or I was with Annie in the front. And I stayed for like 4 hours. And I left. They were still boxing, throwing hams, cutting hams. I was like, y'all still in this joint tripping. This it right here.
I had to stay to the last motherfucking day. I stayed to the last day. Cause
I think you came up there, but you wasn't there because you thought they were gonna try to fire you. So they had to pay you unemployment. So
you talking about
the last day it was yeah.
I had to stay. I was union rep. I had to stay till all the employees was gone.
Oh damn.
I mean, I ain't had to stay, but shit, I had the opportunity. I had to stay to the end. I stayed till the last day. Last day was like January something. It was cleaning up and shit. Man, you know Sam. I know you remember Sam.
Yeah, that's my man. Greatest shit talk I ever heard, man.
Your daddy was. But yeah, he was in that joint cleaning up that last day.
Oh, so you still going there then?
Yeah.
Damn.
I stayed that last day, huh? Then all the way to the end.
Huh.
Yeah, 4 months right there, I was filling out applications and shit. Driving so far out to find jobs. I'm talking I was driving way out, Slim. Baltimore and shit. I couldn't do the Baltimore shit, man. But that was the only places them joints was at. Baltimore and all that shit. All the warehouse joints. Or no, take you at North Carolina, one of them.
What y'all was in there doing? Y'all was just chilling in there? I mean, it couldn't have been too much to do.
Nah, the smokehouse was working. Yeah, still they still cooking shit all the way to the end.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Matter of fact, they shut all the shifts down. My shift was the only shift working. I had everybody on first shift on my shift and second shift on my shift. That's when Larry was they had put Larry under me. He was heated. All these years nigga was trying to fire me. All of a sudden he got to answer me. Like, what the fuck? That's how life works, dog. You know what I'm saying? I survived that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, Shorty, I don't see her in the studio. But that's the shit when let me put her back up here. Put the picture back up here. People probably don't even recognize when they see her. You know what I'm saying? Let me call Shorty, see what's happening. See what's happening here.
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. I think it's saying that it's on, though. That's the whole thing.
I don't see you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's the camera. It's something specific.
All right, I sent you a note. You get on that one right there? I sent you a note. First billionaire black woman, boy.
Yeah, she cleaned
You would
up
think
right
she'll
there.
make money off what? If you would say the first billionaire black woman, you would think she'll make her money off hair, for real. What would you think though? Like, what would the first black millionaire woman, what was she making money off?
Yeah, I don't know. Prostitution.
That's what came to my mind. Exactly. You would think back then she'd made all the millions off, but damn, that'd be a lot of prostitution, boy.
Nah, she probably had like a stable. She had like a couple of stables.
Like a million, man. You was on a million off that. You's a bad youngin.
Yeah.
Think about that though. Any millionaire joint call girls though?
Yeah, maybe in like the
You think
60s
make
or the
millions off
70s.
that shit? Huh?
I said maybe in the 60s or the 70s.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think it's more easy to get things now and shit.
Yeah. And it's flooded. The market flooded. So, when you saturate the market, shit ain't that expensive.
Plus times change too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially but I think like if I was to fucking add in, I don't want to sell hair though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get involved in selling hair and all that shit. I you know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole nother animal.
But you should have a beauty supply store though.
And that, yeah.
Like the barber shop right next to the beauty supply store. It's like
exactly. That's for sure. But yeah, beauty supply. But all the Koreans be,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, smoking that up.
I know.
You know?
And it makes you think, how come they can do it and we can't?
Exactly. But I know. Trust me, I'm already looking into that.
Okay, I'm about to say that. Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, because that's where the real money at. You get that, and you got the shop. You tell me.
What's up? What you playing? You free? I bet. I'm live, man. On T3P podcast right now. Yeah. Say what's up. Nothing's up, Alice. But I am about to bring in another professional in the business, so we you know what I'm saying? Upgrade this thing. And that. Now I met her. I went to when I was in barber school. Matter of fact. In fact, she took me on her wing, dog. She was one of the first when I first got in barber school, right? Mm-hmm. Her, I forgot my man name. He bald head. He's like chubby and shit. I got Jason. Yeah, her and Jason was over the joint, right? So I don't know if they hanging together or not. But at the time they was sitting together and shit, right? But they used to show me how to do the shape ups and shit. So it was sharp. I think Jason was just getting into school and shit, right? But she was sharp. You know what I'm saying? Sharp barbers, female barbers. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Hey, out there, Chris.
On the. That's what I've been looking for. I need, man. One good thing about barbering, if you can get a female barber that's real sharp, you know what I'm saying? That's another level of barbering. You know what I'm saying? That a man can't do. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain that shit, but I think women, if they wanted to, they can take over barbering industry too, and leave men like me looking like. Can I help? You know what I'm saying now? But I'm gonna let her in real quick. So I'm gonna introduce y'all to Annette. You know what I'm saying? Another professional in here. And I'm gonna get her her take on the state of the business as it is right now. You know? It might be different from mine. You never know. You know?
Exactly. Hello.
What it do?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you clear.
All right, I'm clear. All right. How you doing?
This is my co-host right here, Rail.
How are you, Rail?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine. It's a great day.
And I just introduced you to my man. Let him know you got skills in this industry here that we talking about, you know.
Oh,
But first, we was talking about Shorty got locked up in Texas. I don't know if you know about that. Well, she wouldn't shut down her shop.
She wouldn't shut it down.
Nah, she she was not playing. yeah, she wouldn't shut it down. They gave her citation and everything, you know. Now, this is what I want to know. How far would you go with that?
Okay.
Would you shut it? Were you shutting it
Let
down?
me say this.
Yeah, you too.
This is my take on that, though. My take on that, just like they really don't have the right to lock us in our house. If you go read some of the Constitution and the laws that we have, they really can't force you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Legally, she can fight it and probably win.
You think so?
I know so. Go back. The thing we don't do as Black people is what? A lot of us don't want to read.
That
But
I agree
if
with. But
if
it
you
ain't
go
just reading. It's what you
you
read.
look deep in, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The right things, not the wrong things. If you go read a lot of what's in the Constitution and things like that, they really are not, they really can't even force us to be locked in our house for real. They said it's what we had to do, but if you go read by law, they really can't do nothing about it.
But once the government or your governor shut down,
that ain't my governor, but I hear you.
then you got to do it. See, I ain't shut my shop down even until he got on TV. Then I shut that motherfucker down. But up until then, everybody can tell me what they want to tell me.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's all about what do you consider your safety? What do you consider safe for you?
I mean,
maybe she felt like it wasn't a threat to her.
I mean, to be honest, man, if you got a license, you've been trained. This ain't nothing new. This what you was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? This is the same shit.
Thank you. That's just like, let me ask you this. Have you seen the certificates that everybody is putting out about barbicide?
I mean, I couldn't even stop laughing. I keep seeing that shit. Yeah, my stomach be hurting.
I cracked up laughing
at that shit. Like,
this is that's something we already supposed to be doing in the industry.
That's my point. That's why I say
if you got your license, you already know that.
Exactly. It's nothing new here. It's nothing out. That's my point. I probably wouldn't have closed down if the government. What's his name? The fat boy. The government.
Hogan.
Yeah. If he ain't come on TV and say nothing, I'll never shut my joint down at all because I was trained. It ain't like this is what I was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't understand when you go barber college. I want to tell people, man, when you go sit in these chairs, if you ain't looking at no license, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't looking up to see if that person got a license, whatever happened after that, man, you gotta blame yourself. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I ain't been in this business that long. It's been 5 years now, right? But what I've been seeing is nobody care about licenses, right? The owners that own shops, not even in the business. You know what I'm saying? They do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that run the shop, don't care. You got people that's in the shops, don't care because they ain't got no license. If you care, you're gonna get a license. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, you are.
So if you're working without a license, you don't care. Don't wait for COVID-19 to start worrying about certificates and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you had your license, you wouldn't be worried about certificate. Barbicide certificate? What the fuck is that?
I said the same thing. And then you know what the funny part was? The funny part was people were saying, "Oh, now I'm about to charge more money for what? You should have been doing anyway."
That right there, you can get that without a license. Half the people ain't got no license to put that shit on their Facebook, man. You can get that without a license. I got that shit when I was in school. Literally,
and
I ain't had a license yet.
Exactly. And granted, some of them are good at what they do. I give them, you had a skill set. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be that shop owner to risk my establishment to bring you up in there without a license.
But that's what the
why would I risk what I worked so hard for you without a license? That is crazy.
But I'm saying, all right, real.
Yeah.
And you the normal person outside the industry. We inside the industry, right? You come in.
Right.
Do you ask for, you don't ask for real. Do you ask for licenses when you go to barbers?
No.
Do you ever seen anybody ask for a license?
Yeah, some people are saying, like, if I went to a shop that's been there for a minute, one of the 4 barbers got their license up. Probably
we know
owner of it. But outside of that, no, I don't ask everybody in there do it. And I don't see them either. Now you think about it, I see a lot of stuff behind where they murder at and all that, but I don't never see the license.
No license. Got a picture of moms, all that shit up there.
Yeah.
He's right though.
Up there. Fuck out
Because
here.
a lot of them don't. A lot of barbers is one field of the hair industry where you'll find a lot of people that don't have a license is barbering.
Yeah.
And
Like I
most
said,
people don't ask for it. You know what they ask when they come in the shop? Who cut hair the best?
Who the shop?
They
Yeah.
don't
Who
care
the
if you
shop?
have a license.
Who the shop?
That's it.
All the time, the sharpest nigga ain't got no license. About to tear your neck up. You about to go with bump for next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't be understanding that shit, yeah? At all.
You're absolutely right.
Just because you look on Instagram and he cut tight, if he ain't got no license, man, you risking a lot. Just for
Yes,
that tight
you are.
haircut. For real. And then you
Yes,
start
you
whining,
are.
you got them bumps and shit on your neck you can't get rid of. Or the nigga to cut you up, trying to shape you up sharp. You know, you got lines and shit all in your head. All that shit, man.
And guess what they do? Hiding it with the tap it.
Oh yeah. Then they paint the head. It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
it's like the industry is like, I don't know what's happening. Dog. I'm new to it and it look crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? From the I'm an inside of it now. But
see, it's because you take pride in what you work so hard for. When you take pride in what you do and what you work hard for, it's going to look crazy to you because you have so many of them out here, like we said, that are not licensed, up here cutting these people's hair, no sanitation, because for real, you're supposed to wipe the chair after each person get out your chair anyway. You're supposed to spray your clippers. And then a lot of them just using them one pair of clippers. They spraying those clippers with the they spraying the clippers and then go right to the next head. No, they supposed to sit while you use another pair of clippers to cut somebody else's head.
Hey, but if you went to school, you know that. You know what I'm saying? For example, I use 4 clippers, right?
Exactly.
Like, so that's 4 people before another clipper touches a person. You know what I'm saying? By that time, it's been sanitized.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It takes 10 minutes. That's why I tell y'all, if that person only got 1 clipper, you in trouble. There's no way There's no way possible, Slim. Because once they sanitize it with the spray, you gotta let it sit for 10 minutes for it to be sanitized. Yes. And nobody letting their clippers sit after they spray them. Them joints spray and they gonna slam in your head, Slim, immediately. And it's not sanitized.
And I sit and watch stuff like that, and I'm like, oh no, you won't be cutting my hair.
It's just not sanitized.
But see, most people who come, go ahead.
Can't nobody tell me they went to school, you know what I'm saying? And they come out here, they not sanitized. Most people that been to school is real sanitized. They professional.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that can't cut.
Yes.
You know?
That's what we go to the board for. You go to the board for sanitation. That's what you're really going to the board for, to show that you are not capable of passing around diseases.
Exactly. That's the
purpose of the board. That's what the license is for.
Exactly. So people be like, man, Barbara, you don't need no license. You need a license, dog.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Not even for that. What if a nigga mess your neck up? You come back the next day, he moved to Louisiana some fucking way. You don't know his name. You don't know how to get in touch with him. None of that. Now you stuck with this buck next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The owner don't know because, you know what I'm saying? The owner don't care. Owners of these shops don't care, Slim. Like 90% of the shop owners have nothing to do with the business. You know what I'm saying? They do other stuff on the side. This is their side gig, owning a shop. You know what I'm saying?
They just opened the shop. Yeah,
exactly.
Because they saw the money in it and they just opened the shop. And all they think about, really, they don't think about a lot of the barbers having their license. They just look at the money, how good he cutting, how many customers he can bring in. All they think about is the dollar sign.
But people don't think about that. You forget about hepatitis B. All the stuff that was there before COVID-19. Hepatitis, all that. You know what I'm saying?
If you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, you good. But if you're not, you ain't good.
That's my point, man. That's my point. That's why it never scared me from the beginning, because I know what I'm doing. I have a license. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
I know how
exactly
the diseases. I got that under control. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I try to tell motherfuckers that I got that under control, man.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of no motherfucker. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? I got
So now
professional.
you know what to look for real when you go into the shops. You know what to look for real.
Yeah.
Right. When you
got
go back to
your
the
heads
shop,
up, everybody else don't
he
have
got a
it.
license. You probably been going to your barber all this time and don't even know if he got a license or not. You see what I'm saying? And you
Yeah, I
sitting there
ain't never
thinking,
asked.
man, like, I don't even know. You don't know. You don't even know. He probably been going about 8 years and don't even know he got a license or not.
Right.
That's why most people just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just go to shops and get the haircut. You know what I'm saying? Not looking to see if that person is licensed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know
That's
what else I noticed about the industry? You know what else I noticed? A lot of people, some of them not coming into the shops. They got a lot of barbers coming to them with their rollaway clippers that they're not even sanitizing.
I know. That's why I
The
ain't do the house calls either.
barber reveals that they going to their house and cutting the person's hair for them at their own home.
That's more.
Come on,
That's
man.
right there is the dirtiest you can get right there. You can't sanitize. You can't be sanitized going in somebody's house. You
There you
can't.
go.
You can't control that environment. So you can keep it
No, you
sanitized.
cannot. No, you cannot.
That's just crazy. So
You cannot.
during the COVID thing, I ain't do the house thing. I ain't do that. I ain't taking shit back to my house and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't do the house call and all that shit. Because you can't.
No,
control
I'm talking about you got some people, you got some of the, I'm not even gonna call them barbers if you don't have no license, but the rollaway hairstylists going to people's houses, cutting their hair in their own homes, in the client's home. So you going around all these different houses and you tracking all this back around from this spot to that spot to that spot. Come on, that's not even sanitation.
It's a mess. It's a mess, no.
Yes, yes. And it's messing up the industry for real. It's messing up the industry.
It's like I said, it's no professionalism in the industry itself. Like I'm a nigga that before I got into this business ain't give a fuck about professionalism at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working in jobs
Exactly.
that professionalism just didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, but
right.
after leaving that school, like I don't know if you remember Ben, right? Instructor, yeah. Yeah. He kind of instilled on me, him and Reggie, the business part of the game.
Okay, Mr. Reggie.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I call both of them like my mentors and shit, because they kind of guide me through this shit.
Okay.
Through this whole farming thing.
Okay.
Shit, I'm thinking,
right.
Like Ben, like at the time we was in there, he had his own shop while he was working in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like Mr. Ben. I liked him.
Yeah.
I like Mr. Ben. Mr. Reggie was okay, but I ain't really had too many conversations with him. But me and Mr. Ben had some. Me and Mr. Ben was kind of like neck and neck.
Yeah, that's my man, because
we was neck and neck with some of our ideas and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them kind of pushed me into the professional part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they was hard on that. You know how them two used to wear the suits and ties and shit?
Yeah, and they've been in the business for a long time though. They've been, Mr. Reggie went to school with my cousin. He used to work with my cousins. So he's been in the industry for a long time. And the reason why they push that so much because of what we're talking about right now. You got the younger generation, they don't come in there dressed up from head to toe and stuff like we did back in the day. Because I was doing hair long before I got my barber's license.
Yeah.
I got my barber's license because I wanted to learn how to cut my son's hair and save some more money.
You know?
I was already doing hair. But at the end of the day, they pushed it because even with me being there with y'all, I can see the difference in being in school with the younger generation versus when we were in school.
I got you. Yeah.
We had to come in clean from head to toe. In that school, I'm not gonna say it was dirty because I seen some schools that was worse. So I don't want to holler. I don't want to call no names, but they was trying to teach y'all the old school way of barbering.
Exactly. And I think that helped a lot. That helped me a lot because.
And it's good because I see your growth.
Because at the beginning,
and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I see your growth.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. But see,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
at the beginning, I was just thinking about cutting. You know what I'm saying? But they the ones that made it clear to me it's more than cutting. It's more to the business
Yes.
than cutting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. Professionalism is first and foremost, because I know a lot of people that can't cut. I know a lot of women that can't do hair, right?
Sure.
But because of their professionalism and their personalities, people still go back to them anyway. It may not be the best job, but they getting the customer service and the professionalism that they deserve when they visit that establishment.
That's true.
That will bring a lot of people back, even when you can't cut or do hair.
Yeah, that's true too. I seen that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I know you see. I know you seen it. They may not be the best one in the shop, but they professional and they give good customer service.
Exactly. Those are key points to make right there.
Yes,
if anybody take from this podcast, that's the two things you gotta take from it. You gotta be professional, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And don't forget that sanitation.
You know?
Yes, Lord.
You don't know why you know what But yeah, that sanitation shit is real fucking serious. That I don't know. I take that shit serious. I've been doing that way before the COVID shit. It's just like
exactly.
I don't want. It's just hard to. I don't want to be dirty with that shit. That shit. It's easy to be dirty with clippers, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can cut in 2 days. If you ain't being clean after that, you dirty as shit. You pass the shit around. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are.
That's why you need a license for this shit, for real, for real. That's just my opinion. I think in order for you to be in this business, you need a license, dog. You don't need to be riding around cutting people's hair or doing people's hair without a license, dog. That's just me.
But you want me to tell you what I noticed about that, though? I noticed some of the ones who have some of the best skill set, they can actually cut hair very good. They can get past the practical part of it. But when it comes to the theory part, they're not that good with the theory, and that's the reason why they're not licensed. I'm finding that out with a lot of barbers, because you know how I was when we were in school. I was helping to push a lot of them along when it came to the theory, and so I understood that a lot of them weren't good with the theory. They could cut, but they couldn't get past the theory. They could pass the practical, but they can't pass the theory.
Exactly, yeah, and they don't understand. That was the most.
Either it's the reading comprehension. They can read. Some people can read, but they can't comprehend what they're reading.
Very true.
So they can't pass the test because they can't comprehend what it is they're reading.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, I seen a lot of it when we was in school. A lot. I taught several classes and I wasn't even a teacher.
I know.
You get what I'm saying? And I was trying to get them to understand, to understand the theory side of it. And that's when I realized that we got a lot of good barbers, but they don't have the theory side. And that's something I want to talk to you about. We're going to talk when we leave this podcast. Remember I told you about a business adventure?
Yeah, I got you.
It's on the flip side of something else. Shebang. And it has to do with what it has to do with what I'm talking to you about right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's money. It's a lot of money still to be made in our industry, any way you look at it. And this right here is a money maker.
You better believe
because of what I just said.
That's the first thing I learned.
Go ahead.
That's the thing I learned in school. Like I wasn't gonna stay there if I couldn't make more than $50,000 a year. I would have went to another school.
Go.
But
exactly,
that was my main thing. Can you make money doing this? And man, you can make so much money in this industry. It's crazy, son. Like,
yes, you can. And so many different avenues to make money.
That's what I was telling Rail, that you can sell hair, lashes, you can do all types of stuff without even cutting nobody hair and make bread. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the thing about it is too, with this industry, what I realized is in that video y'all had up there with the girl that was cussing the girl out, that was doing her hair very, sanitation and that, that was driving me crazy watching her cough and put the hair in her mouth. And what is the sanitation?
I don't even know why she's putting her hair in her mouth though. I didn't understand that.
But But you got to think about it though. To braid hair or to even do weaves, you don't have to have a license.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's not good. And it's not good because of what we just saw in that video.
But they can't use heat. I was told
they can't use heat or chemical.
Chemicals, yeah.
They can't use you getting your license for the sanitation and to be able to do chemical processes.
Exactly.
Those are the main things that you're getting your license for. But I feel like this is just my opinion. The industry in a whole, I don't care whether you're doing a weave, you braiding, all of it still boils down to sanitation. You need a license. You need a license because that girl was hacking and coughing and putting hair in her mouth, and you break. It was driving me.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That video was driving me crazy watching that video.
The coughing was blowing me. I don't know what she was coughing in her hand. No, she was coughing in her hand and then going back and doing her head. Like,
oh no,
what was that about?
But then you put the hair in your mouth and putting it in her head.
All that corona on that joint.
Okay.
All that corona in there, dog.
I was like, whoo, Lord. It was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. I was like, I can't watch this no more. I can't watch this. I cannot watch this.
But
when you got a license, it's hard to sit back and watch stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's the risk people take when they go to people's houses. You know? They're like, you go to somebody's house because they do good hair, but you're not looking around to see if they licensed to be even doing this. You see what I'm saying? The shop have to have a license, and the person have to have a license. That's 2 licenses.
Yes. You are absolutely right. Yes.
That's crazy.
But see, you know what it is too? I'm gonna say this. Even though technology is a great thing, technology has also messed up the industry because you got so many people on Instagram and YouTube, you know, doing their little YouTube videos and on Instagram, and they ain't got near bit of license. And people see, and I'm not gonna say that their work ain't good, because at the end, some of it do look good. Can't take away a gift that somebody got, you know. Yeah. But it still goes back to what we keep talking about: sanitation. So sanitation. If they not licensed, then they're not practicing proper sanitation.
Never, no.
But they just sitting at the person doing a good job on Instagram, and they got what 1.8K on Instagram. So I'm gonna go to her and get my hair done. But you're gonna leave or go to him and get my hair cut. But you're gonna leave with a little something.
You know, you take this corona on your way out of this motherfucker. You know,
you're gonna leave with a little something too.
Well, I think that right there, the sanitation and the tutorials and shit that's be on YouTube, I'm not into that either. I don't know why people do that, because you should go to YouTube. Why would you tell people how to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like a person now watch a video and cut their kid's head and X you out the whole damn thing. They can learn from you and take your money out of your pocket from learning from you. Like, what the fuck?
You say you are saying the same things that I say. I said, you know what? But see, it goes back to what I just said, though. A lot of them that's doing the YouTube videos and the Instagram and all that, that's how they're promoting and pushing themselves, because most of them don't have a license. They don't have a license. So they doing that. That's how they getting their little YouTube money and their little Instagram fame or whatever you want to call it, because they don't have a license. They don't have a license. And I say it all the time. Why would you get on YouTube after you work so hard to get your license, and you doing these YouTube videos and all that, and you giving this away for free? And now, guess what? Now they ain't even got to come to you no more.
Exactly.
Why would you take money out your pocket?
Exactly.
Y'all crazy.
Like, where the magicians at? Like, what the same people that gave up all the magician acts and shit, they'll fuck up the money for magicians.
They gave away the secrets, huh?
Yeah.
Gave away the secrets.
If you get up there and start fading on YouTube, what does it need to come to you for? It looks special at first till you show me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like,
It doesn't make sense to me. Like you are truly messing up the industry.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't like that, but they do that. They get their followers. They get paid off that shit, showing the people how to do that shit. They don't really care.
That's why I said they got that 1.8K viewers and likes and shares so they can get paid from YouTube. But at the same time, you messing up a $1 billion trillion industry though, in the process.
I'm gonna tell you, black people had access to so much money, dog. Like, for example, hip hop. We had access to that, and none of us put our money into that to keep it in our family, right? So it's all out. It's gone now. So the same thing with bobbing is happening, where black people really control bobbing for real. But none of us own anything that really makes any, other than shops. You know what I'm saying? We don't own anything that means anything. You know what I'm saying? In the industry. That's the problem.
You are right.
And
I totally agree.
Without us in the industry, it's really no barbering industry, for real, bro. Because it was dead a long time ago. Because now you got everybody getting haircuts like us, fades like us. Even Spanish people fading their head now. White people fading their head now.
Well, you know, they mimic everything that we do.
So
everything we do, they take it and run away with it. But the thing is, they take it and get paid with it.
Exactly. I hate when black people have something in their hand off the break, but let it be snatched out. Let white people know how to make money off. You know, like they took rap and called it hip hop. You see what I'm saying? And made it $1 billion industry. So you got people like P. Diddy, and all these people making millions and millions of dollars, but not getting together to control the industry for black people. You see what I'm saying? They're all individuals.
Well, you know that's somewhat. That's our number one downfall, though. Our number one downfall is that we don't work together. We don't work together. Exactly, if we work together as a whole, we'll be powerful. Exactly. Because majority everything that they get paid off of, we created.
That's my point. So we had our own beauty supply shops. We should have our own beauty supply shop, a chain in them joints. You know what I'm saying? That type shit flip us. We should get our own shit from ourselves.
Now, this is a thing with that. Let me ask you this, and this is my intake on that. Majority everything that we utilize, that we even use to cut hair with, is made where?
But now in China and shit.
There you go. So the problem that we are having with that is that any way you look at it, we have to get most of our supplies from China, right?
Yeah.
So, we have to get it from China. Yeah. And the problem with that is that we don't come together and bring our revenue together to be able to do that. Because, and you're right. That's what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. I totally agree. Because I have said this before. We need to get more Black-owned businesses. But my only thing is, me and my brother even had this conversation before. I think we can do it. But the problem is we don't want to support each other. Yeah. We don't want to support each other. We'll take our money and go, you have a Black-owned business, right? Nice clothing, nice. What difference does it make what the name brand is on the clothes? They'd rather go spend their money, just trillions of dollars on the Gucci and the Louis and this and that, instead of going to support their Black brother or Black sister business over here. We don't want to do that. We look at what they consider to be glamour, you know, these big labels and all this stuff. That's the glamour. And everybody wants that. And they'll take their money and support them in that before they take their money and want to go support the Black people. You got people that got businesses like you, for instance. You'll get more support from people outside of your family to come in your business and patronize you than you will your own family.
Yeah.
We just don't want to support each other the way that we should.
Yeah.
If we support each other and just let our money circulate within our own community, within us, you know how much money? Because look at it. Chinese people, their money do what? You don't see them going to no black businesses, spending their money in no black business.
No.
They make sure that their money stay in their community and they patronize each other. They even take their money. Most foreign people you see do what? Take their money back to their own country.
Hell yeah.
They be here in America working to their fingers start bleeding and send their money back to Africa.
Hell yeah.
But we won't do that here. That's what we need to do. If we do that, we'll be all right.
Especially in the industries that, like the hair industry. Chinese people don't do hair. They don't get their hair done. They don't even do none of that. But they own all the supply stores.
There you go.
And they don't get their hair done. None of that shit. That's crazy.
I've seen. Do you know I've seen one Chinese shop, and that was in Silver Spring when I was living in Silver Spring. It was one shop, but it was nothing but Chinese people in there. But it was shut down though. And I looked and I was like, this is amazing how they come and they see that one little crack in the industry where they can go make money.
Exactly.
And they'll take it and grab it and they'll run away with it. But see, they do what I think we need to do as well. Even within your shop, right? In the shop. You have these 5 people who get together, right? To build a pyramid. And that's another thing that I hate about our people. Whenever you come up with something, they always, oh, that's a pyramid. That's a pyramid. Well, baby, your job is a pyramid.
Best believe
you got the president, executives, your manager, your supervisor. You got all these people on top of you on your job. What's the difference? Get with a group of people who are very strong people who are business minded. Y'all get together, y'all 5, put y'all money in a pot. One person got their business. Then y'all all put y'all money together for the next person to get their business. And everybody, branch off and get their businesses. But y'all still have that pot that y'all put y'all money in to build other businesses.
Yeah. But, foreigners do that a lot. They definitely do.
That's what I'm talking about. You want me to tell you how I know? My stepdad was from Guyana. Yeah. So I was able to grow up in a household where I saw an American way and I saw the foreign way.
Yeah.
And I saw how they work together, how they take and they build that pyramid and then they branch off and everybody get their own thing going on.
I know what you're saying.
If we could come together like that, we'll be very powerful.
Exactly. You made that point real clear, for sure. I don't know. You agree with everybody opening back up, or you think you should wait a little longer?
I think they should wait a little longer because at the end of the day, well, then again, let me say this too. I do feel like they should wait a little longer, but at the same time, what's here is here.
Mm-hmm.
What's here is here. Just practice the sanitation and stop being nasty like you shouldn't have been anyway, and you might be all right. I mean, if you're practicing the sanitation that you should have been practicing, you should be okay.
What you think, bro? Think it's a good time to open up?
Yeah. I mean, they ain't waited as long as they can. It seems like they ain't got no real plan. So I'm like you said, we all safe and washing our hands and sanitizing like we should. It shouldn't be a problem.
Basically.
If you was already doing it, you good. Your shop good, ain't it? Your shop good, right?
Well, definitely.
You've been doing it. If you've been doing it, then it shouldn't be nothing different to you. This should already be second nature. Change your gloves after each client. And I've been telling people you're supposed to use gloves with each client anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Change your gloves. Make sure you practicing sanitation. I see some people now, you ain't even putting the Sanex strip around the neck before you put the cape on. Like, hold up, wait a minute.
Terrible.
If you already doing those things that you're supposed to do, you fine.
People don't understand how, like that. That's something that's simple. And carry shit around, carry diseases and shit.
Yes, it can.
On people and shit.
Yeah.
Dirty ass neck.
Skin diseases. Yes.
For example, the cape on your neck. If you was to put that on everybody's neck to sit down without putting a cover on it, you be passing shit to each person's neck.
There you go.
It's just
And then
common.
they wonder why they scratch. They
That's
got
what
rashes
the,
on their.
That's what the strip is for. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit is there for a reason,
Yeah.
man. You know,
It's for protective measures. Protective
so you
measures.
see how a nigga wrap you up and nothing went there. You being dirty. You being real dirty right now, yeah. I be trying to get people information though, so that when you sit in your barber chair, that you can look at them like, hold on, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to get people information so they can do that. It ain't all about coming to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that with me. You know what I'm saying? You go to somebody's point. I just want to give you information though. Make sure you be clean when you leave that bitch. That's all.
You know what you're doing? You saving the end. You're trying to help save the industry, save the profession.
You know?
Yeah.
I think they should open
Some
up.
people don't. It's time to open back. It's time to open back up.
My thing is, you can't tell somebody
to close even take it.
But everybody still asking for their rent money.
Say it again.
I ain't gonna tell somebody to close their business, but ask for the rent. That don't make any sense.
It don't make sense. It don't.
So
how they gonna pay the rent? They already.
I had a date where I was over regardless of what was gonna happen, man. I ain't give a fuck with it. They had a high joint coming in or whatever the fuck. My shit was gonna be open that day for sure, man. And I don't trust the government you to pay my bills. Now I don't trust y'all like that, Slim. Fuck that.
You better not. You better not trust them. It's a setup. That's a setup.
You know? I sit back and say, "Oh, Trump told me to go and relax." I see they come up sending messages and shit like, "Where rent?" Send you mail and shit like, nigga. That nigga told me to stay
wait on them. That's a setup.
Hell yeah, you got me fucked up.
You wait on them for you. You're gonna be setting yourself up and setting yourself out. Your stuff gonna be out on the street.
I'm not the one. They are locked. Y'all ready to get locked up before my shit get put out. Got me fucked up. I'm with Shorty in Texas. I'm going with you.
Right.
She's in there for
That's
7
what I'm
days
talking about.
I had to roll out. She was in that joint for 7 days. Locked her ass up.
Wow.
You scared of corona then? I bet you was really scared locked up.
I'm just in the you know what? Yeah, because they doing them dirty.
In jail.
They don't they doing them dirty. You know. Come on now. Come on. You ain't see that video? What? You ain't see the video? Oh man, you missed the video where it's a video, the video that was going around with the guys that was in jail that was going off. They was going off to the point where one of them, I guess they had took the security guard jacket. One of them was walking around with the security guard jacket on, talking about they wasn't giving him no mask. They wasn't giving him stuff to clean up. He had the security guard jacket on.
That's crazy, man. I probably laughing
like
the
security guard jacket on. Yeah, they was in there talking about they wasn't giving them masks. They wasn't, I guess, wasn't really feeding them right.
Yeah.
Wasn't allowing them stuff to clean up with, the sanitizer and all of it. Yeah, the video was bad. That video was bad. And they was talking about how people was dying in there.
Yeah, the corona.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, they locking motherfuckers up. You ain't trying to go in there and get that corona and shit.
No.
Come back out with the corona.
Look, no, thank you. I'll pass on that.
I'll
pass on that. But at the same time, I understand why she tried to open up, because the bills just piling up. And if you can't work, what can you do?
What I'm saying is, like, I don't trust the government to tell me to stop working and you gonna pay my bills. Nah, I can't trust you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're going to do that. Where Rail go?
You say me back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you on.
I don't think.
I'm gonna have to get you on my podcast on Sunday sometime, right? Because Friday we do strictly the beauty industry and shit, right?
Okay. Okay.
So I definitely want you to come in again, especially on beauty. I want you to come on when I talk about trending topics and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
That'll work. That'll work.
Like,
Look,
most
I already too. You already know the start. I supposed to have been starting my own, but
You know?
this Coca-Cola. this thing that shut a lot of stuff down.
That-
It shut a lot of stuff down, but it's okay.
Get that joint started. Start that joint.
Oh, I am. Definitely am.
That thing started.
This right here got my feet wet. This got my feet wet. I'm ready to dive in.
You know? That's what's up. But yeah, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it a whole lot coming in the joint, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Free Sunday, I want you to come on our joint. Sunday we do trending topics though.
Okay, that'll work. Anytime.
But thanks though. I appreciate it though, man. I keep in touch with
You're
you.
welcome. Anytime. It's good talking about the industry.
Right. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man, to the T3P podcast. This is the beauty week, beauty day. You know what I'm saying? Just had Annette on here, professional barber, stylist, and hairstylist, you know. I met her when I went to barber college, you know. She took me on her wing for a hot second, you know what I'm saying, dog? Some shape ups, you know. But you can catch us all every Sunday. Well, we got everything popping on the trending topics and everything on Sundays, you know what I'm saying? And Tuesday you catch us, we doing sports, you know what I'm saying? But YouTube, Spotify, Google, wherever you get your podcast at, holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm out, you know. Is this shit off? I keep doing this every time, man. This joint, don't even be off. This is off. No, it ain't off. Ain't that some shit?